6. It's another hot week. It is pretty hot out there already. It's currently 86 degrees and sunny and humid. Oh my goodness, my windows were dripping with water on the outside when I got up this morning. And that was early. That was at 4:30 this morning. So it's tough out there. If you haven't been out already, if you need to get out quickly. Don't stay outside for a really long time if you can help it. Gardening, maybe wait until later in the day when the sun goes past, and make sure you're protecting yourself from the sun, and make sure you're drinking a lot of water, because this is another one of those weeks. It's going to be hot and humid all week. We're likely to have thunderstorms Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, off and on Wednesday, Thursday, and I think a pretty rainy day on Friday, or I could have that backwards. So look at the weather forecast. I'm seeing about 1.5 inches of rain later on in the week, which we need, but be prepared for it. So what's going on in the world? Today is Sleepyhead Day. That's my kind of day. It's not a good day to be for a Monday morning though, because as we know, Monday Fun Day is always a lot going on. So we got to snap out of that Sleepyhead Day and get ready for Monday, right? It's National Walk on Stilts Day. I don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of that going on around here, but if you were a stilt walker in the past, it's a good day to reminisce about that. It's also National New Jersey Day. How about that? I know a little bit about New Jersey. I lived in New Jersey for 25 years. New Jersey is called the Garden State. People have a lot of preconceptions about the state of New Jersey. If you haven't spent a lot of time there, you've probably spent it either in the airport or on the turnpike, or your impression is the oil refineries and the highways. It's called the Garden State because it really, once you get outside of those kind of industrial, ugly areas, it is quite a beautiful state. It also has a rich history of farming over the past and current. There's been a resurgence of organic farming and small farming in the state. So it is quite a beautiful state. And it was also the 3rd state to join the Union. So if you've never spent any time in New Jersey outside of the airport or the parkway, take some time to try and see those beautiful places that are there if you know where to look for them. It's also Bagpipe Appreciation Day. I'm not a big bagpipe fan, so if you appreciate bagpipes, today's a good day for you. And it's National Chicken Finger Day. So that sounds like a good snack to have for lunch today. Indoors, not outside, because of the weather. In the York Room, what's on the menu today? Tonight's special dinner is Swedish meatballs over buttered noodles, served with a side salad, and gluten-free pasta is also available. You can also order off the back of the menu. This week's specials are taco salad, chicken salad croissant, or a cheesesteak sandwich. Takes me back to my days in Philly. You can always order off the back of the menu in addition to what the dinner special is. Okay, couple announcements. Line dancers. Those of you who love the line dancing class, there's currently a line dancing class every Tuesday, starting on Friday, August 7th. That's next Friday, not this coming Friday. Line dancing will be offered every Friday at 10:15. This class follows a pre-recorded DVD, but it's just as much fun and fitness as having a live instructor. So join the fun every Friday at 10:15 in the CAC, and much thanks to the fitness committee for this new offering. That's going to be every Friday at 10:15 in the CAC, line dancing, starting next Friday, August the 7th. South garage cleaning. You've been hearing a lot about this. We're going to keep talking about it until it actually happens. The south garage needs to be cleaned again. This is happening on Tuesday, August 11th, and starting at 8 a.m. until it's finished late in the afternoon. If you have a car in the south garage, you must have that car out before 8 a.m. on August 11th. It'd be preferable to have your car out the evening before in one of the parking lots or on Edinburgh Avenue. Cars that are not out of the garage are subject to a $100 fine. The garage can't get cleaned if the cars are not removed. If you have bikes down in the garage, please also remove them for that day. If they're not removed, they may get covered with dust or sprayed with dirty water. All items need to be removed from your garage parking spaces. If you have any questions, please call Michael or Mitch and they will answer your questions. And thank you in advance for the compliance. It's for the whole community, just like when the paving happened, it was really important for the messaging to get out and for everybody to participate, because one stray car can muck up the whole system. So thank you in advance for complying with that request. Okay, what's happening in the cooperative this week? Again, today is Monday, July 27th, 9:30 to noon, the workshop is open. 9:30, the men's social on the balcony. 1 o'clock, partner bridge on the balcony. 3 o'clock, the quilters meet in the social room for their semi-monthly get-together. And 7 p.m., Hand and Foot is on the balcony. Special events for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, Tuesday at 7:30 p.m., Music and Arts sponsors Pop's Standard Social Club in the CAC and on York TV. Pop Standard Social Club Quartet entertains audiences with pop, jazz, and swing standards. They perform songs from the American Songbook by Frank Sinatra and Ella Fitzgerald, with arrangements by Michael Bublé, Billy Joel, and even the Beatles. So join Music and Arts in the CAC Tuesday, tomorrow, at 7:30 p.m. Then on Wednesday, Anthony Sather is going to be here between 1 and 3 o'clock for more unit inventory one-on-one sessions. Remember, if you haven't had a chance to speak with Anthony, please first review your unit inventory that you got in your mailbox a couple of months ago. Review it. If it's correct, you don't need to talk to Anthony. If there are problems or questions, come to see Anthony between 1 and 3 o'clock on Wednesday, but make sure you know what your questions are. He's really helpful, and it's a good use of everyone's time if you have those questions ready ahead of time. Then also on Wednesday at 5 p.m., dinner for residents over 90 years old. Sign up at the York Room for this special dinner in the Fireside Room at 5 p.m. on Wednesday. Thursday, the monthly Night Sky class. Judith Grittner will be in the CAC to introduce you to the August sky, talk to you about what's special, where the stars are going to be, what special things are going on in the sky in August. That's in the CAC on Thursday at 3 p.m. And the same evening, the Big Screen Committee sponsors the movie Airport. This is an oldie but a goodie. Airport is, let's find it. This is a 1970 movie starring Burt Lancaster, Dean Martin, and George Kennedy. A stressed airport manager juggles personal crises while scrambling to handle a paralyzed runway and a desperate suicide bomber aboard an international flight. 2 hours, 17 minutes, rated G. This is by the Big Screen Committee, and they're always working hard to find movies that are enjoyable to the community. So give your thanks to that group, because they really will appreciate your acknowledging them. Okay, Friday. Friday afternoon, it's Pie Day. 1 to 2:30 p.m., Lemon Meringue Pie Day in the Fireside Room. That's a sweet one. Lemon meringue pie is $3 for pie, $3 for coffee. No reservation needed, just show up and get your sweet treat for the afternoon. Then Friday afternoon at 1:30, the Low Vision Group will be meeting in the social room. This is a socializing event for members of the community who are vision impaired. It's an opportunity to sit and have treats and socialize and hear a live reading of the current York Times, which will be distributed on that day. So join members of the Neighbor Awareness Committee who sponsor this event. If you have vision challenges, this is a great opportunity to connect with those who share those same concerns. 1:30 on Friday afternoon. And then last but not least, Friday evening, 7 o'clock, it's bingo night. Bingo night in the CAC, 7 p.m. As usual, same routine. Cards are $1 each. Name tags are required. Show up and have a fun evening with your neighbors and listen for the sound of bingo being yelled. That's all I have for you. Some special events coming up in August. Put them on your calendar. Next Tuesday, August the 4th, is the garden party. The garden committee's been working hard on this special event. There will be tents and displays and volunteers and treats in both the east and west side gardens. So plan to come to the two gardens between 10:30 and noon. There's also going to be an opportunity for door prizes. So look at the literature when it comes out. Make some time. If you are mobility challenged and would like some help getting out to the gardens, they're also providing escorts. So look for that information in the calendar and the coming events that are coming up this week. That's next Tuesday. If it rains that day, it will be postponed till next Thursday. So watch the weather also. And also next Wednesday, August the 5th, is the Ice Cream Social. We're once again celebrating Ice Cream Day with York Gardens over on their campus. So that's next Wednesday, August the 5th. That'll be between 1 and 3 p.m. You'll have an opportunity to have ice cream, socialize, and listen to music by fan favorites, Coda. So put those two events on your calendar for next week, and more information will be coming out later this week with more details. Fun in the sun, fun summertime stuff. Hope you're having a great day. Remember, lots of water today. Limit your time outdoors. And if you are outdoors, make sure that you cover yourself and protect yourself from too much sun exposure. It's a good day to get indoor chores done. Have a great day. See you around the campus.